Hello friends, my name is Satchel Like a Bag Drakes, and I have some exciting news regarding this channel. A group of independent content creators, including myself, have partnered to bring you a convenient hub of exclusive media, from reviews to trivia, let's plays, and, well, case studies. It's called Normal Boots, and we think that you're going to enjoy it. Like, a lot. We're certainly excited about it and have been diligently preparing for a solid community that's interested in solid content. Here's a quick rundown of the kind of content you'll see on Normal Boots. I've recently become a new fan of JonTron. John pays a noticeable amount of attention to detail in his writing and presentation, and it makes for a great show. He brings an original course of memorable and referential comedy to his reviews that, rather than making light of his assessment, only drive his points home more effectively. The Continue guys make me feel at home with their top-shelf East Coast humor and sarcasm. Representing my second home of Philadelphia, these guys take on Let's Plays in the most unorthodox fashion, and I say that in an awesome way, and offer commentary and comedy for mature audiences and mature audiences. That One Video Gamer is a hub of some of my favorite internet content. Gerard, Dragon Rider Khalil, aka The Completionist, completes games 100%, and he, alongside Greg and a handful of their friends, review them and offer the theoretically best assessment of whether completing that title is worth it or not. Next up is Did You Know Gaming? I have a soft spot for trivia revolving around video games. Something about gaining new insight into franchises and stories I was obsessed with as a child always had me on Wikipedia, wondering if there's an interesting detail I've never heard before. Did You Know Gaming does an exceptionally better research job than any Google search into video game trivia, from hidden game assets to secret development stories. Peanut Butter Gamer offers an internet-long legacy of reviews and top 10s for some of the most memorable game titles. In a sea of often hyperbolic and hyper-emotional journalism, it's nice watching a review that's not only entertaining, but level-headed. And if you're a Zelda fan, you'll most likely fall in love with his content. ProJared shares an affinity for game reviews and offers great insight into retro titles that's honest and engaging. He's also created the most thorough and articulate assessment of Monster Hunter that I've ever seen. From now on, every new episode from Satchbags Goods is going to be a Normal Boots exclusive first. So, if you're looking for some new goods, that's the place to check first. As each new episode releases, the previous one will find its way back to YouTube. Moving forward, it's likely that there will be entire Normal Boots exclusive series, and I have a ton of ideas, so I'm so excited to share that with you guys. Guys, a year ago I was inspired by a movie and a number of books to try making a series about how the arts can communicate with people. I decided to focus on video games and started this show on YouTube. Since then, some of these guys have been exceptionally supportive and just proactively involved in how I work, and they've guided me towards getting better. I'm incredibly grateful to be involved with a group of people who aren't only committed to excellence, but are kind and just accommodating. I'm glad that you guys, the viewers, have shared your thoughts, been so patient and supportive, and have stuck around to hear my utter nonsense. This is all the beginning, and it's too soon for reflection, so I'm looking forward to new, fresh content, and I hope that you guys are too, because this team is kind of unstoppable. Welcome to Normal Boots.
Hello and welcome to another episode of A Brief History. Today's episode, Peanut Butter Gamer. Ready, set, go. Denton, Texas, the mid-2000s. An incredibly buff, or at least that's what he told me over Skype, teenager named Austin Hargrave spends a great deal of his childhood making comedic skits and videos with his friends. Around 2006 or so, they discover a small website called YouTube, which Austin initially viewed as simply another platform to easily upload their content. However, after his friends left for college, Austin, who was slightly younger, decided to make his own solo channel called Peanut Butter Gamer in January of 2009 to continue creating skits. And I'm sure many of you are wondering, so here it is. The name Peanut Butter Gamer came from one of Austin's old online aliases, Jiffy. During this time, his friends would often call him Jiffy Peanut Butter, and from that point on, Austin was just associated with peanut spread, which is a sentence I did not expect to be saying today. Anyway, the Peanut Butter Gamer channel was one of Austin's first major solo projects, and he had been a fan of games ever since his childhood. He'd grown up playing titles like Contra 3, Final Fight 2, and Kirby Superstar with his brother, but didn't become infatuated with the medium until discovering Super Mario 64 in 1996. And the Peanut Butter Gamer channel was created mainly as a way for Austin to talk about his feelings on games. Though the style of his early videos was similar to shows like The Angry Video Game Nerd and Screw Attack, Austin wasn't actually familiar with these content creators when he made Peanut Butter Gamer, instead taking inspiration mostly from the G4 skit comedy and review show X-Play. Unfortunately, a lot of the earliest content on Peanut Butter Gamer has since been taken down for one reason or another, and the earliest video still live as of the making of this video was from October of 2009. As PBG kept making videos, he was able to further develop a style of his own. Though others call what he does reviews, Austin has never felt that this is entirely accurate. He describes the Peanut Butter Gamer show as more of a scripted Let's Play series, stating that the show is mainly just him messing around with a game. And aside from these main videos, Peanut Butter Gamer also features top 10s about various subjects, ranging from annoying things in gaming to hidden alien Easter eggs and much more. Other early shows included The G-Files, a show about weird things in gaming, and To Kill an Avatar, a series about killing your favorite video game characters. Austin no longer makes these shows as he feels they didn't really fit the direction of his channel as it was moving forward. However, remnants of these shows can still be found in more recent PBG episodes, but I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Eventually, Austin was convinced to start submitting his content to be featured on ScrewAttack.com, whereupon his video was put on the front page of the site, which was a pretty big deal for gaming YouTubers back then. On top of bringing him new viewership, Austin's introduction to Screw Attack also led him to discover other gaming content creators like him, and one of these content creators was a YouTuber by the name of John Jafari, or JonTron. The pair became fast friends, eventually teaming up in late 2010 to create a new banner for their content known as NormalBoots.com. Apparently that was the least terrible name the two could come up with. I guess you could say it was... Really? Really? We're doing this? Alright. I guess you could say it was normal. Ugh. Lee, come on, man. I hired you to write good scripts. Good scripts! Normal Boots eventually grew into a powerful force in the YouTube gaming scene, now boasting creators like The Completionist, Did You Know Gaming, and Pro Jared, just to name a few. As the years went on, Austin's viewership grew pretty steadily, but it wasn't until 2012 where things really began to take off. During this time, Austin noticed that every new video of his was averaging around 100,000 views. This bump in popularity eventually gave Austin the motivation he needed to drop out of college and pursue Peanut Butter Gamer full-time. With YouTube now his main focus, Austin began covering a wider variety of odd and slightly obscure games like the Putt Putt franchise and My Sims, and many viewers now heavily associate these games with Austin's content. But when most people think Peanut Butter Gamer, the first thing that springs to their mind is The Legend of Zelda, which became one of PBG's mainstays thanks to a tradition he began in 2012 known as Zelda Month, in which he would dedicate the entire month of November to making content all about his favorite video game franchise.
It's Zelda.
And while Zelda Month was created by and is most heavily associated with Peanut Butter Gamer, its popularity has led it to ripple outward across the internet, with a wealth of YouTubers, artists, musicians, and even cooks taking part to honor Nintendo's classic fantasy franchise. Heck, there are probably some people who celebrate Zelda Month with absolutely no knowledge of who Peanut Butter Gamer even is. Over the years, Peanut Butter Gamer has grown from a small channel of one man to an entire team of people creating content. In 2010, Austin started a Let's Play channel called PBG Gameplay, where he's played everything from Wind Waker and Fallout 3 to The Elder Scrolls and...
What is even happening? What's even going on right now?
Yeah. That. But beyond just solo Let's Plays, PBG Gameplay also features multiple collaborative shows, chief among them the Hardcore series. In this show, Austin and a handful of friends take on hardcore survival modes in games like Minecraft, Terraria, and DayZ. Hardcore has become an incredibly popular series, which Austin credits to the fact that anything can happen to any of the players at any time, leading to some incredibly engaging, funny, and even suspenseful moments. A few years after launching PBG Gameplay, Austin sought out the help of his friend and fellow YouTuber Jeff, or Space Hamster, hiring him as an editor for the channel. However, in 2015, Austin and Jeff launched a new collaborative Let's Play show called PB and Jeff. And as a result of this, Austin decided to hire a couple more friends to help out. In early 2016, Todd from Rated S Games was brought on board to help produce and edit videos on both the main PBG channel and on PBG Gameplay. And then in mid-2016, Jack from SuperPlad64 was also brought on board to help edit PBG Gameplay. Peanut Butter Gamer is perhaps one of the most unique gaming channels in all of YouTube. From its surreal humor to its refreshingly family-friendly nature, Peanut Butter Gamer easily stands out amongst the wealth of other scripted gaming shows on YouTube, as evidenced by his 1.6 million subscriber count. Whether he's hacking Super Mario 64, professing his love of Arthur, or doing whatever this is...
All the ladies tell me, Ghost Ride the Whip, so I go and Ghost Ride the Whip.
It's always done with a silliness and charm that is just fun. And that's exactly what Peanut Butter Gamer is, a man who is simply doing what he loves and having an absolute blast while doing it. And that is something that all YouTubers should aspire to be. Thanks for watching, guys. DFTBA.
Hey everybody, I just want to give a big thanks to Ryder for doing this. It's really cool of him. If you're coming here for my Twitter page or one of my YouTube videos or whatever, make sure you show him some love in the comments and check out his other stuff while you're at it. And if you want to see something that I've done, you can check out a video that's probably over here. I assume it's my Princess Maker 2 video.